Hello and welcome to episode 74 of my Salem tutorial series. This episode is going to be on making a shed, so let's build one. Now the few points to mention about making a shed is you will need nails, a wrought iron bar, oiled boards, planed boards, and you will need 2 animal glue. Now you get animal glue, as you can see here I've got a pot over the fire, and you put water in the pot, put your hooves, your deer hooves into the pot, and then boil them. It takes about 3 hours to boil the hooves, so be prepared to wait a long time to get your animal glue. I had to go and buy the deer hooves because I've not tried deer in a while, but I'm going to leave it, like I say, for a bit till I'm about 100 or 120 in my yellow bile and health. Then I'll perhaps try a deer again, but for now I'm just buying deer hooves from Providence because there's lots of them there, so they're easy to get and they're not that expensive either, so not a problem. Anyway, building this shed. So the shed before we built stock bins, which is great for things like the limestone, and in this one, what did I put in this one? Granite and boards. So they're very useful for holding large amounts of them items. But of course, there's only specific items you can store in the stock bins. So I want to look at a better way of storing items than the large urn. So all of the other items like foodstuffs and lots of other stuff. So what I want to do first of all is let's draw a grid, use the landscape tool, so we can see how much space this shed is going to take up. So okay, that should be sufficient. Okay, right now to build the shed, you go into build, containers, and in there you will see the shed, providing you've been following the same course of learning as I have. You should see it there unlocked. So let's click on it. Okay, so the shed takes up two squares, as you can see, which, if I get rid of that, we look at a large urn. The large urn holds 14 items and takes up 1 square. So a shed takes up 2, so what we're hoping for is a minimum of 28 storage. Although having said that, if it's just 28, I'll stick with the large urns because of how expensive the shed is to make. But having said that, let's see. I don't want to build it actually too close to that, so let's see how much space it actually gives us. Enough of the waffle, let's see. Okay, so I'll place it just there, I think. No, game doesn't want to let me. Let's try again. Let's see where it wants me to place it. Yeah, there's fine. So as you can see, here's the list of items that you need. 2 animal glue, 4 nails, 1 wrought iron bar, 9 plain boards, and 6 oiled boards. Now, I hope this shed has a lot of storage, a lot more than 28 space, because if it does not, obviously I'll stick to the large urns, because this, my friends, is very expensive to make. So though, let's build it and see. I do hope it is a nice upgrade from the large urn. Okay. Right. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 by 8. So those of you that are good at maths will instantly tell me what the storage is in this. So 72 storage. That is fantastic. And do you know what? That really is worth all of the items it costs to make it. Although I could have built it a bit more in line with my large urn, because I have wasted a little bit of space there. So I'm going to try and build the next, I'm going to build loads of these, and I'm going to try and squeeze them as close as I can. But look at the storage in that. That is absolutely fantastic. I am going to fill my place up with sheds, and then my storage problems, because it's just like, you know, I'm getting hundreds of large urns. Well, not hundreds, but I'm getting loads of large urns now, stretching all the way around my property, and it's nicer if I can condense that into sheds. I mean, no doubt I'll still use these large urns because I'm such a hoarder, but there we are, there we have it. And I've still got 2 more glue to build another one. How fantastic. Okay, well, there you are. That's all I wanted to really show in this episode, is building one of these glorious sheds. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.